Plentiful is an upcoming God game from developer Gabber Games, and it is a relaxing title that lets you play God by experimenting with nature and shaping the world around you. This is a short preview of the gameplay based on the demo build available in late April 2024. You can try the demo yourself at any time on Steam, with the full game set to launch later this year. The link to the Steam page can be found in the video's description. The game's levels each offer a different sandbox to play in, with different environments and rules. The core objective of the game is always the same: look after the living beings in your world and lead them to safety or help them grow. You cannot directly control any characters in the game, but you can change the shape of the terrain around them so that they hopefully take actions that are good for them. You're given an objective and a limited number of moves or points per level to complete that objective. The primary gameplay mechanic used to finish these objectives is to move stones. These hexagonal shaped stones make up the bulk of all levels, and you need to move them one at a time to get close to your objective. Moving stones has long been a good way to relax, and this game adapts this age old tradition as its core gameplay mechanic. There are other things to consider as well. Each level comes with its own set of elements you can place onto the map, including humans, animals, plants, vegetables, and more. Each of these elements cost a certain number of points or moves, and since you have a limited number per level, you need to be careful with your placements. Depending on the objective, you need to decide when and where to place each element in order to get closer to your goal. This is very much a sandbox based game, and there is no overarching story. Each level has its own self contained objective and allows you to explore a different terrain. In the demo, you can currently explore 5 levels, including the tutorial. Due to time constraints, I could not explore much beyond the first level, but I quickly took a peek at all the objectives, and considering the time required to beat all the levels, the demo itself has quite a generous amount of content. It becomes even more clear that this is a work of passion once you look at the in game wiki or codex called Plentipedia, which teaches you the basics of the game. At the moment, it is listed as a single page which you have to scroll through a lot, and hopefully, it will later be redesigned in a more friendly layout. But it is the content in here that shows you just how much depth the game has and the flexibility it offers players. Similar to the layout of the Plentipedia, the UI of the game in general does feel like a work in progress, and the developer has already been made aware of this feedback. Technically, the game is quite impressive. It features a dynamic weather system, and making the characters on screen find the optimal path forward is not an easy problem to solve in game development. This can sometimes lead to unintended outcomes, as I discovered in my playthrough of the first level. I dedicated a lot of time in building a bridge for my people to cross safely in order to avoid a dangerous snake below. But I must have missed placing something because one person decided to simply ignore the bridge altogether and found an alternate shelter, while the other person walked elsewhere, leading directly into a path with a snake. The fact that you can't directly control the human characters makes this quite an interesting puzzle game that makes you want to keep trying till you succeed. If you are eager to try out this game for yourself and explore its levels in detail, you can check out the demo on Steam. The link can be found in the description of the video. I look forward to seeing this game improve further and have a successful launch later this year. Special thanks to the developer for reaching out and letting me know of this game. Thanks for watching.